You guys see that Bob Dylan posted a video of Machine Gun Kelly rapping on his Instagram? You think it's possible Bob Dylan's been watching the stream? That would be kind of sick. Do I sound normal, by the way? I hate asking the question, but I restarted my PC, and sometimes that messes with the audio settings because of Windows Update. Something like this. Ah! 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 That seems right. Jasper County. Can I get that in a... Okay, believe in it. A little bit more belief, a little bit more motivation. Jasper County. I wish one of them Jasper County motherfuckers was here right now. I'd crime him like a spider monkey. Urgh. Okay, I think we need to go like one level down. I wish one of them Jasper County motherfuckers was here right now. I'd climb him like a spider monkey. Urgh. Okay, I think that's good. I'm Chibli posting, but do you ever see the clip? Maybe listen to the clip?
A man getting bit by an alligator and he screams. Okay, quiet. Stood out towards me. Okay, right. Oh! Oh!
The first one you did up here was much better.
Oh!
No, not an owl. A real scream of pain.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
I'll go through.
Where the Wilhelm scream comes from. And they start, and it's like, all right, we're going to capture the sound of man getting bit by an alligator. And then the actor goes like, oh, ow. And then the director goes, now it's not a damn owl, okay? You're getting bit by an alligator. It's not a damn owl. And then right after that one piece of direction, the Wilhelm scream guy goes, oh, with the Wilhelm scream. It's like, it's perfect, man. Is he the greatest director in audio history? He said one line and got the Wilhelm scream. Ah! Anyway, what was going on here? Higher with your mouth open. Yeah. Ah! Sorry, it's getting a little annoying. Is the American South accent the funniest accent to do a parody of, to do an impression of? There's so many variations, man. Oh, Legolac. Cockney's pretty good, I guess. Cockney's pretty good. You got so many, though. You got Hawktua, Concrete Jungle, Wet Dream Tomato. You got, like a Southern Gentlemanly, Congenial Southern Lawyer. I may not have all the sense and sensibilities of you big city types. I'm just a humble Southern lawyer. But I know a little bit about the law. No one actually sounds like that in the South? Okay. Who asked? I don't know. One second. Listen, can I show you something here? Give me a second. I'm scrolling. I'm clicking on something. I'm right-clicking, save image. Oh, I hate when he plays the Bazaar on Twitch. There's never any Pog Banter. Oh, really, buddy? Oh, really? How about this? You may have noticed I shaved yesterday, but I engaged in a male power fantasy. And I left the mustache. And I said, boys, I need your honest opinion on something. Does this mustache look bad, or is it a vibe? 3 seconds, Sinvicta says, looks bad. 5 minutes, Chibli says, it's a vibe. I was split 50-50. Waited 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Nobody else voted. I lost all confidence in the mustache and shaved it off before I picked my kid up from school. And then I wake up this morning, I got like 8 messages in the Discord that are like, it's a vibe. What the fuck? It's a vibe. It's a vibe. You let me down, motherfuckers. You didn't say and you didn't answer in time. I mean, you could just grow another one, but like at the same time, you had your chance, man. You had your chance. I did, when I looked at myself with a mustache, I was like, I know I'm a dad, but like this is the most like a dad I've ever looked. Barista at a coffee shop that sells merch type look? Yeah, you're not wrong. But I'm into that, man. I have a theory about male attractiveness, at least with the male gaze, which may be relevant or irrelevant to you. But I think the more you deliberately make yourself look ugly, the hotter you get. That makes sense to me. Mustache, kind of gross. But by nerfing yourself with a visible mustache, it raises your aura. It's like, whoa, he must be very confident to be rocking that caterpillar. That makes sense to me, man. Gain 50 kilos? All right, well, let's not go crazy. I'm going to take 2 medium silver tier items, okay? Why are you ignoring the Ludwig comments? Because there's no way to respond to it without offending you, is the thing. Because, like, when I... I know that Ludwig did an NL impression on his stream yesterday, or with his stream yesterday. The thing is, like, when 2 p.m. rolls around, I'm not on this website, man. You might catch me at 8 to 8:45 watching a little Ricky Peacock, DBJ, Big Howl, Everything Now, etc., etc. You might catch me doing that. But, like, apart from that, I'm not here. So people are like, whoa, he hasn't talked about the Ludwig stream. Yeah, man, because I was cooking dinner and cleaning up and doing some work and playing with my daughter and stuff like that. Like, I wasn't around, man. Your wife was there? Yeah, I know. Which, trust me, that's crazier to me than it is to you. You could watch the VOD. You, with all disrespect, I suppose, you're creating a situation where I'm going to be even ruder to you. If I'm not going to watch Twitch content live, there's no shot you're going to catch me watching Twitch content video on demand. That's even worse. That's like watching Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve on like January 2nd. You're like, oh, I missed the 98 Degrees reunion where they sing True to Your Heart with Stevie Wonder. Like, it's not going to happen. There's a time and a place for Twitch content, and it's live when it happens. I understand the hypocrisy if you're an idiot, but it's not hypocrisy. I post videos on YouTube. I don't watch them back. That's crazy. You got other stuff to do, man. I watch your VODs? Yeah, I know, but you and I are different people. Surely you saw the Shrek 5 trailer? Is this like a humiliation fetish thing? I genuinely, I'm not trying to be a bad guy. No, I did not see the Shrek 5 trailer. I haven't even seen the trailer for the Tim Robinson movie that everyone's like, what did you think about the trailer for? I'm not on iTunes these days, man. I don't know what you want me to say. But yes, I did see that Mommy Pig announced she's pregnant with a 3rd piglet. Which honestly means that Peppa Pig is, the show, not the character, is done. Because as soon as you start introducing like a new character like that's like a Stefan Urkel type moment. That's how you know the show's washed. They got no other ideas.
We'll remember your face.
NL, do you stream, post your YouTube videos, then go about your day like nothing happened? Again, I'm not trying to cause any issues. But what would the alternative be? Stream, post my videos, and then sit there for like 7 hours like reading the comments that people have about the Bazaar run or something like that? Like, I don't understand what the alternative is. It's probably exhausting. It's not that exhausting. It's just like how, I mean, you know what this website is like. Like, being here for work is one thing, but like in my leisure time, I don't really want to like be here. I'm convinced these poor Zoomers are brain rotted from slop. Well, listen, you phrased it in like literally the most offensive way possible. I don't know if I'd go that far, if only because that language is something that's difficult to walk back. But like, I get it, because it's basically I'm the same as your teacher in school. So you are like, I only exist when I'm in the camera frame and live on the website. So the idea is, whether you've thought about it consciously or not, when I turn the stream off, I wait in this room until the next stream starts, and then I turn it back on. But that's not what, like, that's how a lot of streamers do behave, I think, but that's not how I behave. I used to be like that a little bit, but now I, like, do my best to get the hell out of my office and, like, go do other stuff. You keep making parallels to Severance without having seen it. Buddy, Ben Stiller didn't invent the concept of work-life balance, okay? That's not a knock on Severance, by the way. It's just like, he's not the first dude to think of that idea, okay? Do you watch stuff while you play games off stream? I'm being baited here by every single question, I think. I'm not mad. I'm just, like, you're gonna be mad when I answer. It's rare for me to play stuff off stream. I was playing a little Animal Crossing with my daughter yesterday. But no, I'm not like getting off stream and putting on Apple TV and like grinding Monster Hunter Wilds. I got it, you know, nothing against it, but I get my fill. I get my fill here, honestly. I get my fill. I get it though. This is the comeuppance that I get for saying yesterday that when you're middle-aged, even though the cope is that you're halfway through your life, you actually are 80% of the way through your life because time moves faster every single year that goes by. So I understand that was like too much of a truth bomb, which now we have to distract ourselves with stuff that doesn't matter. Why would you say that? Because all these questions about meaningless minutia are offensive to me on a spiritual and soulful level. I'd rather talk about real stuff, or at the very least, like, I mean, like going live and talking about your job is crazy. What movie did you watch on Peloton? So this is very real. I watched Nickel Boys, and I can't talk about it because it's 2 hours and 40 minutes long, so I haven't finished it yet. I've got like 60 minutes left. But I need to not watch so many slow dramas on the bike because I think that I've reached my tolerance limit for it right now. I've done too many in a row. Train Spotting doesn't really count because it's a little bit more electric. I need to watch a Michael Bay movie, a Sonic movie, Transformers, like a couple Adam Sandler movies or something like that. Like we're getting to the point where I've exhausted. It's good to sit down and watch a movie where you have to be patient and analyze what's happening and like allow it to kind of like wash over you. But I've done too many in a row. I need to put a 104-minute bullet train style movie in there. No, not the Expendables. I was hoping for something that's entertaining. Did you see Zendaya's in Shrek 5? Hyperhopper, you've made a huge mistake. You broke character. You were the guy who only type A's and cares about game mechanics. And now you talking about Zendaya being in Shrek 5 has literally revealed your true nature to me. And I would consider that to be an error, considering that you were in an unassailable position as my intellectual superior. Only but 45 seconds ago before you wrote that message. Now I know too much about you and I'm no longer scared of your sentiment. No, Rat Boy, you're still cool. Hand washer. How do you feel about conversation mogging? Speak on that. What is conversation mogging? Dominating a conversation? Talking louder, talking over others, to out-talk, to yell in someone's face. I think it depends on the situation. It's the first day of a new job or something like that, and you got 8 people coming in at the same time. It's nice to have someone who conversation mocks. It's nice to have someone who leads the group in terms of like getting the conversation juices started. I'm always grateful when I don't have to be the guy to do the social lubrication. When there's like another guy who's even more gregarious and then like gets the wheels started. What if they're the only ones talking? Well, I'm realizing like, I don't know, that might be me in a lot of circumstances.
My fight isn't
like I'm definitely the kind of guy in a conversation, if people ask me a question, I answer the question, but I do not reciprocate the question back to them. And it's not like mean-spirited. It's just like I assume that they asked me the question because they were interested, but I'm not always like interested in the opposite. Although I understand that the polite thing to do is to reflect the question back so they also get a chance to talk. You're leaving out a critical piece of information. I get it. I get it. I don't think that's on the spectrum posting though, because like I recognize the social cue. Sometimes I just choose to ignore it because I'm not that interested. Like there's a lot of times where I'll be like, someone will ask me a question and I'll answer it and I'll recognize that they're getting bored with my answer, but I literally don't care because I'm enjoying talking about it. Like I recognize the social cue 100%. I'm just like, sorry, buddy, you don't have the stones to interrupt me and I'm having a great time speaking my truth right now. That's also on the spectrum. Yeah, well, I guess when you're a nail, everything looks like a hammer, but I would disagree on that one. But what do I know? Neither of us are doctors. Okay, hang on. This might be client restart. That happens. Give me an exit to desktop on that one. Trickshot Sim does run better than the Bazaar. But I think it's also possible to suggest that maybe Trickshot Sim is a little bit simpler than the Bazaar in terms of the number of systems. But then now that I think about it, yeah, the Bazaar is 2D. Maybe not. Also, you can have like 8 cards in the Bazaar, but you can have like 1,000 cards in Trickshot Simulator. That's a good point. You think now that, like, because millennials, we're the only computer literate generation, right? That's what people are saying online, at least. Does this mean that we can start pranking our younger coworkers the same way we were pranking our older coworkers? Like, can we change their desktop background to an image of their desktop background and then delete all of the icons and then watch them crash out trying to click on the icons, even though none of the icons will actually click on because they're all just pictures now? Or could you, like, put sticky keys on or something like that? It's our time, man. That's an HR meeting now? Well, it is bullying, I guess. Well, I don't know. There's a fine line between bullying and a fun prank. And the line, I guess, is like whether the person that's getting pranked is fucking with you or not. That's true. You do need to be at least Jim Halpert's height to not get fired. That's why The Office is the most millennial show of all time. Gen Z finds it problematic that Jim Halpert spends his entire workday like antagonizing his clearly neurodivergent coworker. But for millennials, that was just day-to-day life, man. The question was just like, yeah, of course you don't fucking like it, bro, because you're a shroot. If you're a Halbert, that shit's funny as fuck. But if you're a shroot, I'm sure that it gets kind of annoying, especially because you mostly just want to work. Okay, here's the thing. I think people are saying the game is too loud, which really means that my volume is too low. So I am going to adjust my microphone volume slightly too much. Hyperhopper, I'm sorry, you lost your aura. I can't trust you anymore now that I know you're a Shrek head. What's wrong with Shrek? Nothing's wrong with Shrek. It's just like if you're the motherfucker in chat telling me to play Factorio, I assume you're like a 47-year-old graybeard 10X engineer who is like, they'll never be made redundant at their job because they're the last motherfucker in Indiana that knows how COBOL works. But then as soon as you start typing some shit like, did you see the Shrek 5 trailer? I know you're actually a web dev who's responsible for making websites load in 105 seconds instead of the 7 seconds it took to load them in 2001. Now, everybody's got to pay their pound of flesh in order to, you know, bring home the bacon. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that I have to sit here and debase myself by acting like I have to take your advice. Why does the turtle sound like that? You haven't seen the video, huh? You know the one I'm talking about? With the croc? Is it a good... I know 40 gold is kind of fucked, man. I'm talking about the one where the turtles kind of like... Where the turtles fuck. That's the one. I know that you've seen that shit. Because he goes... Ah! Ah! That's the one, man. Why are you hitting me with question marks? I didn't film it. You think that's what that motherfucker was thinking about when he said, I like turtles? Fucking pervert.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right. You're great zombie.
100%. He's literally like 8 years old. Yeah, but he was old enough to paint his face like a zombie. He might have been... He struck me as a kid that maybe had some unsupervised internet access in elementary school. Let me just put it that way, okay? He's working at Doge? There's no way he's working at Doge, man. He's too old to be working at Doge. That might be legitimate. I feel like that video is from like 2009, and he was 7. He would be like 23 now. He would be like senior vice president of memes at Doge. I think he's too old to be there, man. They should have made him the new pope in Conclave. Who would you vote for in the Conclave? I might have fucked up the whole Conclave because I'm voting for Stanley Tucci the whole fucking way. I don't care. He gets 15 votes on the first pass, 11 votes on the second pass, 3 votes on the third pass, 1 vote on the 9th pass. That's me, motherfucker. I'm ride or die. Tucci. To the day I fucking die. Yes! Is this a bald thing? A little bit. I do think the next time I get glasses, I'm gonna talk to the optometrist and go, can I have Stanley Tucci's glasses? And then I'm gonna put them on, and I'm probably gonna look like a fucking idiot. And then I'm gonna like look around for an hour, and I'm gonna go, wait, what about these ones? And then they'll go, sure, if you like them. And then I'll look at 2 pictures and realize that I actually picked a pair of glasses that are like almost exactly the same as the glasses that I went in there with. And then I realize that I'm not actually evaluating which ones look the best. I'm merely evaluating which ones look the most familiar. And it'll like fuck with me a little bit, I think. But you know what it's like. You've been there, I'm sure. Would you take a shit for $1 billion? See, that's a tough... I've been trying to reconcile with that one for quite some time. I have to think about that. I still haven't come up with a good answer for that one. What do you think is the least used time slot to take a shit? I don't know, man. The weight of these questions is... It's a lot, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'm assuming it would be overnight. It would be like a 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. type thing. But I have no idea, man. Didn't you want better questions? I still want better questions. Better questions than that, for sure. I introduced my friend to this game. First thing he did was look at the meta list. We fucked up as a society. We forgot what it means to play, dude. Who's we? All of us, motherfuckers.
Waste of gun.
All of myself included. You know, how would you feel if you showed up at the... Maybe you're this type of motherfucker, and maybe you would be like, that sounds normal to me. How'd you feel if you showed up for 4th grade, and then some motherfucker on the dodgeball court is like, oh yeah, I'm already a stud at dodgeball, because I, like, am subscribed to the YouTube channel, like, Dodgeball, Dr. Dodgeball Andy, or something like that. The meta is actually when you don't prime up a shot when your opponent has a ball. You actually wait until they throw their ball, use your ball to deflect it, and then you charge up your shot so you're not as vulnerable during... You'd be like, buddy, can you pull your own pants down and give me your lunch money? Like, this is crazy. You're smurfing in tennis, though? Yeah, it's a lot of fun, though. Okay, hang on. I need powder flask or cannonball immediately.
Go ahead.
Dodgeball tech is just being the better athlete? I don't think so, man. I think dodgeball tech is like... is not being so afraid. Man, that's a big fucking frost potion. It's got nothing to freeze, though. Oh, but I'm dead. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, like, I think it's a mind game. Like, I was in, I would say, like, the... right around the middle quintile of fitness in school. But I was near, like, the upper third in dodgeball skill. Just because, like... when they throw the ball at you, no disrespect, but like you're in the 6th grade or something like that. They're not throwing like 103-mile-an-hour fastball or something. When you see the ball coming, you just catch it. Or if it's going like too low or too high, you just move out of the way. You've seen the photos, dude? I mean, buddy, this was like rural Ontario. Everybody was a little chubby in the 6th grade, to be honest with you. You ever see the Big Green? We all looked like the goalie, man. I mean, there's always, like, one kid who has, like, an 8-pack in the 5th grade, but that's just genetics. Like, they didn't do anything. They're eating the same amount of fucking candy as we are. We had a dude who did competitive biathlon in middle school. Dude was jacked. POV, you are from Norway 100%. There's no doubt in my mind that you are from the nation. Or France! Okay, sure, or France. Would a Norwegian say middle school? They might, if they're, like, speaking in English. Me when Jigsaw brings in the ramrod. Oh, hell yeah, Jigsaw, you not tweaking. I honestly, maybe this is naive of me. I kind of feel like if Jigsaw captured me, I would be like one of the motherfuckers in the dungeon who, like, after I get out of the dungeon, he makes me into, like, his apprentice or something like that. He did that, like, a few times in this series of Saw. He would pick, like, his favorite captives and be like, you're John Kramer's, like, 3rd in command now. I think that would be me. Like, I think I would be, like, one of the best captives, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Your ass would be one of the later Saw traps where he says, like, you have a key in your small intestine, you have 30 seconds. He does really, like, he's got some devilish traps. We should do, like, a Saw traps ranked video essay, man. You know which one I really like? When they hook up, like, 6 different victims to, like, harnesses around their chest, and then they're all connected to, like, ropes. And as you run to get closer to the key to free yourself from the harness, it pulls everybody else further back. They were cooking with that one. That is Saw 3D. That's a classic Saw trap. I did see Siren survive the island, but I have to be honest with you, I think I'm kind of at my fill for like Netflix Korean reality shows. They tend to be interesting, but it's just like getting to like episode 3, you're like, wow, this show's like a lot of fun. Like the first episode where they introduce 70 people and give you like a profile on every single one of them is just so exhausting to get through, man. Anytime there's a Netflix show where there's like 100 contestants, I'm like, I should probably just skip like the first 2 episodes. The first episode is always like 2 hours long, and it's just like one thing about every single person that shows up. Yeah, I saw Cooking Class War. I mean, it's I think it suffers from the same problem, to be honest, but it was a good show as well. The problem is the American shows. They introduce someone and then they get eliminated 5 minutes later. Slop America? Slop Korea? What are you talking about, man? It's all slop, man. Trust me, take it from someone who lived there. They make some slop in Korea. They make some great stuff. They make some slop. The same as, I'm assuming, any other country. Japan slop is so good. I feel like an insane person whenever I talk. Oh, we're gonna lose. Whenever I talk, oh, maybe we're gonna win with the burn. Whenever I talk about like Japanese TV, I'm stunned whenever someone from North America is like, oh, I love watching like Japanese network TV. Not anime, but Japanese network TV. Because anytime I'm in Japan and I turn on the TV, it's like 90 celebrities sitting on a panel watching someone like cook lunch, and every ingredient that they add, every single celebrity is like, oh my God, I couldn't believe. Whoa, she's so good at adding the fucking salt onto the fish. Whoa, what's that? I can't believe it. She's putting miso into it. That's like literally never happened. And they all go, whoa. I'm not saying North America's better. It's just I'm surprised. I'm merely surprised at the level of glazing. But I think Apollo was kind of cooking. When you're watching a foreign movie with subtitles, how do you know the voice actors are not trash? A lot of people got mad at him for that one. But I think there's a buff. If you don't know what people are saying and how they're saying it, it makes the content innately more interesting, I think. Why does it make it more interesting? I don't know. I didn't invent human beings, bro. Like, I'm cursed by the same fucking flesh prison as you are, buddy. We're all just trying to, like, reverse engineer how the fuck we got here. What are you asking me? I don't understand. I love this comment, man. NL loves diverting from the actual asked question so he doesn't have to answer it. I don't have to read it in the first place if I don't want to answer it, man. What the hell are you talking about? Young Pup legit thinks this is like a deposition or something. What the hell are you talking about? Name Tsukiji Fish Market, zip code Indiana? Doesn't make any damn sense. It ain't that serious, man. How come you don't have a tattoo? I just never really found anything that I want to like put on my body permanently. But I think I have an older person's view of tattoos. Because my view of tattoos is like, they have to be like meaningful to you. But I feel like and I'm not saying it's wrong, but the younger person's view of tattoos these days is just like, I would like to have tattoos and I would like them to look cool. And maybe like what Justin has told me at least is like it takes you like 20 years to come up with like your first tattoo. But then after you get your first tattoo, from that point onwards, you just like make an appointment and then show up and the tattoo artist and you talk for like 5 minutes and then they put whatever you decide on your body. I think tattoos look cool. Yeah, I got nothing against them. If I was gonna get a tattoo, It would, I think I would definitely be a forearm tattoo guy. That sounds right to me. Tramp stamp would be close behind for sure. Neck would probably be like, I don't know, maybe 5th or something like that. But I don't think I'm gonna get 5 tattoos in my life, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Did you say one of your parents has a full sleeve, or did I hallucinate? Both of my parents have full sleeves and more, actually. They're a lot cooler than I am. What happened with you? Honestly, they weren't this cool like when I was a kid. It was only after I moved out that they got cool. So they kind of owe me big time. I think I showed them how it's done, really. You were cramping their style? Well, damn, shorty, they're the ones who fucking had me. It's not really my fault. I didn't will myself into existence, I think. I did think it would be aura to start wearing Morpheus glasses around too. Sorry, I'm talking about glasses a lot because I'm like 2 years past my last pair of glasses, which real astigmatism heads know. That's actually pretty fucking good. That's when you like get new glasses. I went to Zenni to do like the virtual try-on stuff that they have on the website. I swear to God, I think Zenni ruined my ability to ever use their product, because as soon as they use the filter to put the glasses on also gives me like they put an age filter on it too. I swear to God, I know what I look like, okay? I know my age and I know roughly my appearance. When I was screenshotting, because I can't see without my glasses on, the glasses that Zenni was giving me, I literally looked like 61 years old. And I was like, what the fuck? What are they doing with this filter, man? Like, this is crazy. I had to go to the bathroom mirror and like look at my face to make sure that that isn't actually how I looked. It was fucking with me. I have a pair from Zenni. They're worth what I paid for them. Okay, like say no more. Because I was also like, holy fuck, this place is selling glasses for like, like $19.99. Normally frames are like at least $100. The fact that they were like $20 was crazy. Kits is pretty good. Kits West 2nd and like U Street. Sorry, we get an opportunity to go back to like Vancouver posting. I'm gonna take that. I've been by the place because I like some of the stuff in that area. I like the nautical museum, or the maritime museum. I like the tennis courts, obviously down at Kits Beach. I like Nook. You guys ever been to Nook, the pasta restaurant, or the Italian restaurant, I should say? Every time I walked by it, like the business, I appreciate you vouching for it because the business was too Vancouver-y for me to walk in without someone else vouching for it first. Because I couldn't figure out what it was, because it's a coffee shop, but also they had a wall with glasses on display. And that's something I've never experienced before. And there were a lot of people going in. And I was like, I don't know if they're going in for coffee or if they're going in to see if they've got glaucoma or something. You've been to Uwe Boll's restaurant? So it's been closed for like 3 years. But I did go to Uwe Boll's restaurant for Kate's birthday one year. And he came out and talked to every table. And he was very affable, and the restaurant was fucking legit. The food was incredible. I get it. It's a remarkable story. Did he hit on your wife? Of course, man. It was her birthday. That's what you pay for. Big fan of your YouTube videos. My favorite story is when you went to Canadian Tire, they asked you to donate $5 like 2 times, or $2 5 times. You know you're getting old when like you don't remember the story. Like that sounds like something that could have happened to me, but I don't remember the story whatsoever. Also, Meg Resta, can I give you a +2 for that one? When someone asks if you're watching The White Lotus, say no, I'm too busy worrying about the orange POTUS. I don't know if you made that up yourself or if you borrowed it, but either way, you stole it. That's good artist borrow, great artist steal. That's a great line. I'm too busy watching the orange POTUS. That's pretty good, man. Don't tell me it's from Brooklyn Dad Defiant. Oh no. Come on, don't do that to me, man. Ron DeSantis just said the Tate brothers aren't welcome in Florida. They not like us, Ron. Meatball Ron. They not like us. What do they... What does that mean? When he says they not like us? I haven't heard the song in a while. You know what it means? Okay, all right. That's say no more. Say no more.
A king, not to squabble with nobody. My fight isn't with you.
Funky Kong, can you not make a joke about me being on the Epstein list? Like, I get you're Funky Kong, okay? You like to walk the line, but that's a little. It's too far. That's a step too far, I think. Get him! Get him! Get him faster! That's what you deserve!
Less blunder, more plunder. Captain.
You get lightheaded when you pop off like that? Not usually. I mean, there's... I don't get lightheaded when I pop off. There are times when I get lightheaded if I've exercised, taken a hot shower, and then it's been like 20 minutes and I've been sitting down, and then I stand up really fast. There have been times where I'm like, nah, I'm gonna sit down again real quick. Iron deficient? Nah, I don't think so. I think it's a side effect of having like a 52 resting heart rate. Is like most of the time it's kind of like a huge buff. But every once in a while, it's like... It's not like you stand up like in between two beats or something like that, and then all of a sudden it's like, no. Put clam on the far left. Wait, hang on. T Greenathy. Are you willing to bet your chat life on this? I hate this part.
Unbearably
Not up. Catfish will haste jelly. T Greenathy. Everything hates the jellyfish, bro. You want it on the things that go off most often. The pearl's going to go off way more often than the catfish, even though it has a higher cooldown because of its chargeability. So he isn't wrong? No, he's wrong. But he's right? No, he's not. Yes, you're thinking of a loser, Ray. Thank you. Maybe he means for the bronze upgrade. You guys should try extending that level of empathy for someone who's obviously incorrect to people that are like over the age of 40. Where like you see them in the grocery store and you're like, fuck you for ruining planet Earth. And they're literally like, most of them are just out there like buying tortilla chips and stuff. Teachable moment, NL? I'm sick of teachable moments. Maybe you guys need to start embracing some fucking learnable moments, okay? Don't call me a NIMBY. I wrote into city council because their fucking Safeway on West 10th has been out of business for like 8 years. It's just a smoldering pile of gravel in the ground, aka an urban dog park. Except I've never seen a fucking dog in there once in my entire fucking life. And then the fucking, the NIMBY residents of West Point Gray are like, we know we need housing, but not on the smoldering pile of gravel. It'll cast a shadow on our house. I wrote in and I said, I'm in this neighborhood all the fucking time. None of the businesses are going to survive. Two businesses on West 10th go out of business every single month. They get replaced by another business that I've never seen a motherfucker in. You need those apartment buildings in there or all that shit's going to go out of business and it's going to become a fucking neighborhood that people live in but can't get anything in. They're going to have to drive to UBC. Now, I'm not naive. That probably like means nothing to city council, but I did my part anyway. I did not just write in the boilerplate, I support this. I wrote in a custom fucking message, man. Catfish instead of jelly. I'm so sorry that you're volunteering yourself. You don't get it. You don't get what jellyfish does, man. You need jellyfish and puffer are they're inseparable, okay? They met in the 6th grade. They're gonna die of a broken heart within 3 days of the death of the other one in like 2091. They're inseparable. They can't be parted, okay? That's not a feels bad, man. That's a feels good, man. They lived a long and fucking fulfilling life. We should all be so lucky, dude. And what did I miss? I didn't see Pokemon Presents today. Now, I'm going to be dismissive of it because I don't care about Pokemon. But I always like to be, kept... I mean, this is the industry that I work in, so... No Silk Song. That's a bummer. That's a bummer, dude. So why ask? I don't know. I got fuck all to talk about, basically. I'm so glad I never played Hollow Knight so I can laugh at the Silk Song stuff. I mean, I played, enjoyed, and beat Hollow Knight. I'm still laughing at it. People are weirdos about it. Well, listen, it's just like, it's one of those things where, like, when it was announced, there was no way you could predict that it would take, like, more than 10 years to come out, and possibly not even ever come out. But, like, when you look at the systems at play, I can totally understand it. Small team, enormous breakout hit, expectations hit the roof, incredibly rabid fan base that will never be sated, no matter how good the game is. It's like essentially destined at best to be a mild disappointment because the level of fervor surrounding it is too high. I can see why you get in, you're like, it's not ready yet, it's not ready yet, it's not ready yet. And then, you know, it hasn't been ready for like 10 years. And now you're like, well, all the shit that we built early feels like dated now. There's new tooling we can use to make it like more current, to make it better. But then that you gotta like refactor like the whole project from the ground up, which takes forever. And then by the time you do that, you just kind of restart the cycle over and over again. I'm not saying that's what's happening because I don't have any information on it, but I could, in my head, I could create the conditions where that's what's happening for sure. That's why I'm like a big believer in just, and you need both types of individuals. I'm a big believer in just sending it out there. Sometimes people are like, why don't you edit the piss break out in the video? At some point you got to ship product, man. And also I'm a little lazy to do that sometimes, but at some point you gotta get a product out there. At some point, yeah, well, like 4 times a day, I guess. Plus, I think I leave the piss breaks in because you should, yay! You should take a piss break when I take a piss break. It's called being healthy. You guys done Bandle today?
I did, it's a very eureka moment when you get to the 3. You're like, oh.
Okay, give me a second here. 2006, 121, okay.
Because you're like, oh, what's this? Okay, that's weird for 2000. So what's going on? And then they go, oh.
Man, I'm doing Isaac'll. There's too many Isaac items.
I hate that shit, man.
There's too many fucking Isaac items.
So right, you're like, huh, what the fuck is this? This is weird.
For now.
The second strings isn't going to get you much further. And then the guitar is going to fucking whale you across the head with a baseball bat.
Here's for the can that knows because brings back the memories. And the memories bring back. It's not that. Okay, I'm on guitar now.
Yeah, it's over, man.
Oh!
Wait, Bandle?
Oh, yes.
Bandle.
This one.
I should probably mute the song I'm listening to.
Yeah, I do fucking hate this song. This is
love that song,
easily one of my least favorite songs in history.
I'm allowed to like it since I was like 13 when it came out, which is the literal exact age you want to be to listen to that song.
True. I was like 17, so it was like, that was not the right time for me.
17, huh?
I mean, it shows you the year it came out.
It does say 2006.
I
Yeah.
didn't really give away any information on that one, I think.
Oh. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
This song got stuck in my head a lot.
Yeah, Wagwan Delilah.
It was like one of the only songs, I think, that played in English in Japan when I was there. It was like in their radio, like, you know, loop in stores.
Dude, that was me in Korea, but with Party Rock Anthem.
Really?
Yeah.
They were fucking with Party Rock?
They played Party Rock.
Party Rock and I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's all, yeah, they were everywhere.
I Got a Feeling's cursed, man. I can't.
Yeah, not a good song.
Well, no, it's that was the theme song to the Super Bowl the Steelers lost against the Packers. So like, only thing I can associate that with.
It's just not a good band.
Yeah,
Group,
also
group.
true.
Like they had a few like way long time
in
ago,
like
but
2001. Yeah.
yeah, like what was it? That's the joint. That's the jam. Turn it.
Request line with
Play it
Macy
again.
Gray.
Fuck are we playing, boys?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know. If I had ranked choice, it'd probably go Jackie, Clank, Mario Party.
At the
Damn.
bottom, dang.
We played
like-
a lot of Mario Party.
Dude, it's just
It's good though.
Like, it's
the problem
good.
is it's the perfect game for 4 people, you know.
Yeah.
It's probably on the
Whereas-
top of my list, and that's including the fact that I have to go upstairs and get my Switch off the other
I
dock.
also have to go somewhere and get the Switch.
It's at the top of my list, but Jackie's at the bottom just because we don't have enough people.
If we had 5, I would run Jackie
Yeah.
So
in a
is Jackie
heartbeat.
on site, yeah.
Before
Everyone
it's like-
hates Jackbox now, man. I don't understand.
We don't.
It's
We're
hard.
just our social group is getting pared the fuck down, man.
Yeah.
We
I
at
was-
this point we need everybody to RSVP yes to have a chance to get to 5.
Well, I know Bear said he's like out of Jackie right now for whatever reason.
Well, he has been playing it for like 10 years, so I can't really.
But
be
there's some
mad.
new stuff.
It's
you know?
true.
We got the horny pack, and
I mean, we brought him in. He played the horny pack, and it just bullied him for like 3
That-
straight
that is
rounds.
true.
So
That's
I can
true.
Bully him.
understand why.
yeah. And Chibley's like, I'm gonna go fall off my bike today.
Chibley fucking hates us, man.
He does say he. Do you think he knew that he was the assenting vote for Jackbox if he was here?
He's not that kind of guy, you know. He wouldn't ruin it, but like, he does hate multiplayer content. He's told me that many times,
I can understand that.
which is weird because like that's what everyone's doing these days.
The
you
thing
know, on
is, like, I
YouTube
don't want to be rude to Chili, but has he tried streaming it instead of not streaming it and just being offline when we do it?
He does. He says his chat hates it, so and I believe him. He kind of garnered a single player audience. It happens.
I guess so. I can understand that.
I guess because he doesn't like fuck with chat when it's multiplayer stuff.
Yeah,
It's like it's Germa curse.
it's a bit of a German curse.
They just want more Germa.
Yerma.
And they're like, who's this guy talking? He's sucking up all the air in the room when Germa could be talking.
Mm.
How'd you enjoy Ludwig's little cosplay the other night?
I sincerely, and this is not meant as BM, I saw none of it, but I have just been asked about it
Yeah.
all day.
I mean, yeah.
Even like I was taking my laundry out of the dryer last night, and my wife was like, "Did you see the stream?" And I was like, "Your stream?" And then she said, "No, Ludwig's stream." I was like, "No, I was picking my kid up from school."
it was cool. He cosplayed me a couple days before, and the reaction was a lot different.
Did he
So,
really?
No, it was
There's a joke I'm missing because I haven't seen the stream.
Oh, okay.
It'll get +2s from the chat. Who knows?
Thought he was wearing like a fursuit or something.
It's exactly what he was doing.
Ah,
Well, someone mentioned it in my chat, and then I went over there for a second, and he had your fucking overlay up.
I did see that. I saw a
It said
screenshot of that.
Southern Lion Super Show, and then all of us were on it except like he overlaid somebody in the bottom.
I think a Luke got the shaft, is what I heard.
Is that was a Luke?
I think it was a Luke, yeah.
I also on my Reddit front page, they served me a post from r/Ludwig Ogren, his subreddit, where people were like complaining about Trick Shot Simulator, and I was like, damn, even his subreddit is like cosplaying as my subreddit.
This is fucking.
This shit runs
stolen
deep,
valor,
man.
He's not bald. It's stolen valor. He just
What do you
shaved
mean?
it.
He's currently bald. I
He
think
just shaved it. No, you can see.
You can
the
see
hair.
his hair; he's not bald.
That dude's hair
Didn't he
came
shave,
back.
like 5 days ago.
Yeah,
Or
but
is
you
he-
can see his hairline. He's got
You
like
can see
he's got
everything.
Channing Tatum.
That's crazy.
By the way, I'm not saying stolen valor because he was bald for like 6 hours.
I don't even.
But
think so,
after
man.
waking up the next day, he's now Channing Tatum. I would not describe
Albeit-
Channing Tatum as bald.
albeit Cutie did say he's not attractive anymore. which I
That's
thought was
fucked
funny.
up.
That is
to
fucked up.
say. You can't say that.
To be honest, that is look, I'm just gonna flat out say it. That is an insult to bald people.
His head isn't right for it.
No.
No, and he had a decent hairline for the most part.
He had an incredible hairline. He has such luscious hair.
I found myself being unable, call me weak, being unable to find the capacity to be kind.
Do you find him physically attractive still?
No. He looks like a Lego head. It's that flat on the back. I said, uh-oh, I guess your mom never picked you up.
That's not fucked up to Ludwig. That's fucked up to bald
Yes,
people.
no, I know. It hurt my feelings.
Well, no. They were talking about how it just like his head is fucked up and it doesn't work with a bald head. And then I forget who it was. One of his, his co-conspirators. He's like, "Are you attracted to him anymore?" And she's like, "Nah."
That might have been kayfabe. I don't know. Kate, did you see the photo with me with a mustache?
Oh man,
what do you think?
That's a photo, dude. It's a photo. That's for sure.
You were getting the thumbs up. I can't rate that. I have no idea if it looks good or bad. So
What do you think?
He got it.
Who you picking? I gotta hit the same.
Well, you got the follow-up photo right under it. You could probably the same.
Oh no! What? I don't know. I think he's got aura.
I think it was fine. But again,
I feel like
I could tell you it was horrible. I could tell you it was amazing. It would not change what it actually is.
I think you need more.
Yeah, no, I mean that's a short mustache for sure. Don't
Like
get
I
me
think
wrong.
like it's like this weird in between. So
Yeah,
like
you got the
I could
scruff
see
on the
you.
beard too, so it like kind of interferes a little bit.
No,
could
no,
see
the
you
scruff
with-
with the mustache is the look now, though.
Is it the look?
That's
Oh,
a
then
look
yeah,
now.
you would need more contrast with the stash then at that point.
I could see you with a stash.
Please do
But
not
I will
say,
say-
English teacher who gives you a shoulder massage. That's that's fucked up, man.
Oh, that is so.
Wait, did everybody have that teacher?
I think I worked with a few.
Dude, that's like a surprisingly universal experience,
That
huh?
is fucked up.
Does Justin hate our ass? Like, what's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
His ass is just sitting there with a tier list up. What is he doing?
Maybe
What is he tier
Eraserhead took
listing?
him out.
He's tier listing breakfast, I think. Yeah, breakfast food tier list.
Dude, I was playing. I did like a bounty a few weeks ago for that that anime game. Same one Kate did.
Oh yeah.
And I used the auto name generator and got a good one called Donald Vandal, and I thought it was pretty funny. Dude, I just got an email from the Liberal Party from Don Vandal.
Whoa!
Just wait till you get from Don Phantom, man.
What the fuck, man?
How to be clanking.
To be clanking. Nice to be back.
I'll tell you, my ass is gonna be clanking in a couple of days.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Literally,
sir.
yeah.
I'm having a colonoscopy on Monday.
That's right. That's right.
Fun times. Tomorrow's the first day where they're like, okay, you gotta not eat any nuts, don't eat any vegetables, don't eat any fruits. And then they're gonna be like, don't fucking eat anything, bozo.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you that when I got mine, the notes for prep were like, you can drink clear liquids such as apple juice. So I went to the grocery store and bought apple juice where the only ingredient was apples. And then during the colonoscopy, they were like, there's a little bit of debris in here. Did you eat something? And I said, no, just apple juice. And they were like, oh yeah, you can't drink apple juice. Like they were fucking on my ass.
Was it Martinelli's?
I think it was because it was like real apple juice.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
if
it
you
says-
got,
it should say no pulp on it.
yes, if you, like it wasn't pulpy, but it was like, it was
There's some sediment in there.
Yes, exactly.
If they're complaining about some sediment, man, they're like the most whiny people on the planet. Okay, I'm the one with a fucking tube up my ass. You're just go deal with it, man.
Exactly,
We'll
dude.
stop.
I'll be honest.
That's
my
why
walls
on
are
the
gonna be
camera
covered
they
in
got a
shit.
little jet that goes like. Tss, tss.
Well, what if I don't know, maybe something bad looks like apple pulp? They don't know.
Like,
They're like,
why
are
they got
these
the
polyps
spritzer.
or did you drink apple juice? You know.
Well, this is the shit was pissing me off because they're like, oh, you're gonna get the camera shitty, and I'm like, well, you're the one who put it up my ass, bro. Like it seems like it's a personal problem.
They don't
I
got
feel like you can't
like a
be-
wiper on that thing.
They got a
Yeah, you
little
can't-
water jet.
You can't be operating an asshole camera and complain that it got shit.
Exactly. That was my
You
philosophy.
can't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Just
I
put the tube in my ass, bro.
They told me to do Ensure Clear, so I bought a fuck ton of that, and I'm just gonna drink that shit all day.
It's actually nice because that's like a meal replacement, right?
Yeah, but it's the clear version, so it doesn't really have like fat and protein and like stuff you actually need to not be hungry. So
that makes sense.
I don't know if it's gonna work that much, but
I know everyone says this, but it's actually the procedure is totally fine. Like the procedure is nothing.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah,
like if I can make it through
annoying.
Monday morning, like we're clear, we're good.
I wouldn't say it's chill as fuck because you are like it's not comfortable, but it's like it's not bad really. The worst part is being hungry for like a day and a half.
Who was it? Wasn't there like a famous like famously a news reporter who like live broadcasts their colonoscopy? Am I making this up? Huh?
I mean, I think Red and Link literally made a video about
Yeah,
it. I'm pretty sure.
they did it together.
Colonoscopy or a vasectomy?
It was Katie Couric.
Both?
Yeah.
Both, yeah.
Yeah.
Katie Couric.
And Rhett started talking while he was under the drugs about how him and his wife experimented with like butt play.
Wait, who the fuck is this?
Really
Excuse me?
Huh? They started talking about his butt plug.
Wait, who is this?
Good Mythical Morning YouTubers.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about a fucking news broadcast. I was like, I did not
Katie
fucking
Couric
see
was
that.
talking about
No.
I don't give a fuck about a YouTuber. I'm playing.
I'm with you. Some of those videos are fun though.
You tell me a YouTuber said something crazy?
People get the wrong idea, I think, with colonoscopies too, a little bit. So I'm like, oh man, I hope nothing's wrong. And it's like, no, like something's already wrong. If they come out of the colonoscopy and say like nothing's wrong, that's bad actually.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like there's something wrong.
What if it's just a routine checkup?
It's not though,
brother. It ain't.
What do you mean?
Because he's the one getting the colonoscopy.
I'm the
Well,
one
no, not
doing
for
it.
you, not for you.
Well, I think he's concerned about his own colonoscopy, man.
No, I know, but you're talking like I thought you were speaking in generals there, generalities.
Oh, I
per se.
guess, yeah, maybe, but I'm genuinely more scared of them saying there's nothing wrong than there's this serious issue.
Maybe you
'Cause let
could
me tell
be
you-
my brother and like I mean my brother in spirit because I'm an only child, but like get the report that I got, which is like, yeah, there's some inflammation. Either he's getting over food poisoning or he might be a heavy intravenous drug user.
Hey, they got your ass.
Well, which one was it?
That jury's still out, man. Fucked up my life insurance application that year, though. That's for sure.
That's funny.
They should probably do death insurance. That shit happens way more suddenly and like, you know. Thanks. There's a riff on my life.
I got you.
Appreciate the commitment.
Thanks.
They like drug your ass up before you get a colonoscopy, right? You're like all
I think
loopy.
they can and they can't. Like I think they can. I mean, you get drugs no matter what, but I think they can put you under and they can just kind of like gas your ass.
What do they do up here?
I got I forget what they call it. Is it called twilight sedation or something like that?
Oh, no. So like when you get wisdom teeth done, where you're like you don't remember it.
Well, no, I remember every second.
Oh, really?
The wisdom when I had wisdom teeth done, they just gave me local anesthetic, man.
They gave me an option the last time I got a tooth pulled like 15 years ago, where they were like, we could just like numb you with Novocaine, or we could just knock you out completely, or we could like sedate you heavily. I was like, sedate me heavily? It sounds so cool. And I was right. It was great.
I want them to knock my ass out, man. I don't want to be any part of this at all.
You gave me sodium pentothal.
Whatever the one that I had for my colonoscopy, you don't feel like you're sedated, but it doesn't hurt at all. And
That's
also,
weird.
you know that you're a little loose because like they were asking me questions. They were like, how does that feel? And I was talking way too much. I was rambling, and I knew
I want to be there, man.
I knew too. Like I was like, I know
man.
I'm talking too much, but like I can't stop.
No, this just got so much worse, man. The doctors don't listen. We've all been through this before, right? Like,
yeah, because they're
they
smarter
just
than
don't
us,
give a
so
shit.
they don't have to listen to us.
Yeah. But like, not to get too in depth on like my butt issues, but I'm pretty sure there's something in the way. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can pretty much feel that there's something there that shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I'm not under and they gotta like take that shit out or something or like drain it, I don't want to be awake for that, man.
So I don't want to freak you out, but I'm pretty sure on the camera there's like a little pair of scissors. So they probably would be like, that doesn't look right. Snip, and they'd like take the tissue sample and then run like a biopsy on it.
I don't want to pay for too many biopsies, man. This shit already costs like $6,000, man.
That is crazy.
Oh my god!
Yeah, not good, man.
You could probably. Don't you have an oiler in chat that if you sent them the video, they would just like cover it?
Oh my god!
I don't think people would be into that.
Jesus Christ!
Trying so hard to jack off to the colonoscopy video, it's just not working.
Jesus Christ! Is that with insurance or without insurance?
Without,
so
but the
fucking
funny,
okay.
you want to hear the funny joke about insurance? It would be about the same with insurance.
I am now the lucky insurance haver that nothing can cost me more than I think $1,500. That's like a procedure.
You should shove some shit up there, man.
Yeah, I gotta start getting some shit.
I didn't know the insurance was so like different state to state too. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like I looked at
and like plan to plan, it's all crazy.
Yeah, well, I was looking at like plans in Texas, and they were like, "We'll insure you, but you have to pay literally like up to $10,000 before we're gonna pay for anything." And I went,
Yeah.
"The fuck's the point of you? Like, why would I
Yeah,
give
that
you
shit sucks.
$600 a month for me to still have to spend $10,000 just to?"
Yeah.
Like that's crazy, man.
It's also
Genuinely?
like $10,000 bullshit dollars because
Yeah.
nothing is like worth the value that
On
you're
the
getting
plus
charged.
side, I think my deductible, I think it's like $6,000, which is still a lot, but like my therapy and shit counts towards it at least. My whole thing with it is like, well, if something catastrophic happens, I don't want to be ruined. At least this will only like $10,000 ruin me.
Yeah.
And that sucks because I'm paying like $400 a month for that.
Yeah, it's
I have a
very
question about dental insurance.
It's separate.
Because I was thinking about getting it, but I'm like, how could it save me money? Because I'm definitely gonna go to the dentist.
Well, so dental insurance here kind of sucks, and they will cover like a cleaning and maybe a filling, and that's kind of it.
Damn, that's horrible.
I think up here it's mainly for like, well, no, because like surgical stuff would be covered anyway, right?
I got like $100 discount on a $2,000 procedure with my dental insurance, and that's when I went, yeah, I'm not gonna get dental insurance next year.
I just think it's crazy to like have a thing, but they're like, we're not gonna they're not gonna actually do the thing you're paying for. What? You crazy?
Part of it was they wouldn't cover it because it was
no dollars.
I've had this happen twice now with dental insurance, where if it is not a front tooth, they will argue that it is cheaper to just pull it than fix it.
Well,
And they
it
will
probably
cover getting
is,
pulled.
but like
Oh,
that's not what I want.
Yeah, no, that's why I have 2 pulled teeth. They covered me pulling my back. They covered me pulling the back teeth. They wouldn't cover fixing.
My brother-in-law, who is a doctor in the U.S., he complains about the insurance all the time. He's like, you know, we'll tell the insurance company that like this patient needs this procedure, and then the insurance company, who aren't even doctors, will be like, they don't actually. So like, we're not gonna cover it, and then you have to like argue with the insurance company. That's like, you have to cover this, or they're gonna like suffer horrible health consequences. But they don't get it because they're not doctors.
It's a wonderful system we have going on everywhere. It's really great. Should do something about that, probably.
You can't be talking like that.
I did the math because I was like interested because like, yeah, this sucks that I'm gonna lose like $6,000 probably. It'll be honestly, if they fix the problem, I'd pay fucking $50,000 for that shit, you know?
Don't let them hear that, man.
I know they're not watching. I just saw the doctor. She was so busy. She only could talk to me for like 3 seconds. So like, she does not have time to watch this stream.
When the fuck did I go down to 3 health? Sorry.
No, that's good. But I did the math, and I was like, if I was paying for insurance since I lost my insurance when I turned 26, I would have paid anywhere from like $30,000 to $40,000 since then. And I'm like, I think I did the right thing. Assuming I don't, you know, have to have some crazy procedure. I'm in the good. I'm in the clear right now.
Yeah.
How far away are we from like just having like a metal ass? Because
Probably
like,
very far.
Bro, but like,
I guess.
we got ducting and like pipes and shit. How hard could it be?
So the body does not like it when things that aren't the body are inside.
That
of
is
the
true.
body.
I saw that on Reddit.
They get real pissed.
But what is it gonna, wait,
imagine.
okay, but if you get like an organ transplant, your body's like kill that new fucking kidney. But what is it gonna do to like a steel pipe?
It's gonna try to kill it, and then it's gonna kill you trying to kill it.
Bro,
so
it's steel. It can't. There's no. That's like vibranium.
You try to tell it that man doesn't know.
What's it gonna do?
You also understand that like your intestines are not just tubes.
Well, you can put like,
they
they
have
suck some shit out as well.
They have a purpose.
Damn, put that thing away, man. Also, not to be the guy who keeps relitigating this like 4 years after it happened or whatever. But like when I had my colonoscopy for no fucking reason.
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
They didn't take it seriously. Then when I had they were like, you have to get a colonoscopy. Then when I had the antibiotics, it cleared it all up. Then they gave me a colonoscopy and basically said nothing's wrong. I said, yeah, buddy. Someone fucking got there first, idiot.
I was doing the reading thing of like trying to self-diagnose because that's always fun.
Yeah.
Oh God,
And,
no.
Yeah, no, bad idea. Because like they were like, there's like a common thing called diverticulitis.
Yeah.
Is the name.
My father-in-law has
And
it
I'm like,
as we
that
speak.
sounds like it could be that. That's just like a thing that gets in the way. But then I was reading it and they were like, yeah, sometimes it's so in the way they literally have to like perform surgery and like cut it out.
Damn.
And like not like through the butt, but like they got to open your stomach up and cut it out.
I would rather they
okay.
go through the stomach.
I also keep thinking diverticulitis. That sounds so much nicer. That's it.
That's not the time for that.
I mean, I think it was. It was time for like a little smile.
It would make sense. My grandma had it, and my mom also had colon issues. My family kind of pisses me off with this because like everyone in my family has colon issues, but then they just don't like explain what the issues are. They're just like, yeah, the stomach don't work good, and I'm like, but like, what's wrong though? Like,
My wife has the same thing, but with her family, it's like stomach issues. So every once in a while, for a few years, she was getting like crippling stomach pain that required an emergency room visit. Eventually, we talked to her mom, and she was like, oh yeah, when I was your age, that used to happen to me too. And then her sister was like, oh yeah, me too. Thanks for nothing, man.
Yeah, there were several times when I was living without insurance, and then I would feel like ill for maybe a prolonged amount of time, and then I'd look it up, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I shouldn't do that ever, because the anxiety spiral is worse than the fucking like illness.
That's 100%.
Yeah, definitely can be.
Cancer everywhere.
I hate that your bowels can like, you can like, if you're stressed, they get worse. That's so dumb. Who made this? Like, who made this thing that is like, yeah, if you're just in a stressful situation, your body just stops working good and you poop bad. That's gonna piss me off if it's just that.
God, I have to check. The only time I ever was in the hospital was with like a really bad fever a long time ago, and they told me I had gallstones. But I was like, oh, what do I have to do about that? They're like, well, nothing yet. Like, they'll bother you someday. I'm like, what if it's someday? What if someday's coming?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's make that a 0.
Oh, damn, I got my fucking ass beat.
Man, I would have been.
You would have won.
Damn.
1 feet away.
Same password, different map.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna copy and paste it that time. This time.
Yeah, I'm copy and pasting Ryan's obnoxious password.
It's not obnoxious. It's a reference. Honestly, I would race you any day of the week. I think I could type that password faster than you can Control A, Control C, Control V.
No way.
100%. It's like
I mean, you know the
20
password,
characters.
though, the thing. It came out of your brain.
Yeah.
I have to like read it a couple times to even know what the
Okay,
fuck's
like in my head, I'm typing it. 3, 2, 1.
I'm done.
Yeah,
Done.
I already had a control.
That
C,
doesn't
so I only had
count.
to
That's
control
you,
V once.
you preloaded that shit. It doesn't count.
All right, tell that to. Never mind.
I'm sorry, it doesn't count if you preloaded it. That's not an apples to apples comparison.
What a crazy first time chat.
What was
What did it say?
Bukkake John Lennon be like, come together right now over me.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the
That's pretty good.
first thing they typed in the chat.
That tracks.
I bet they did that.
That song was about them jacking off.
I don't think you can get bukkake when there's only 3 other guys.
You
What are you talking? What?
Come on.
I think
Hey,
you
hey,
have
Isn't
to
there
really
like a
get-
no?
Dial this back, bud.
It could be like that's kind of like
Dial
that's
this
group
back.
sex. I don't think it's bukkake. I think you need at least like 8 cocks for it to be bukkake.
No, I don't think
I don't
How are you
think
gonna
so.
even fit all those?
I think
man?
only one is enough.
You can't get bukkake with 1. That's just
I'm
come on
pretty sure
face.
you can.
That's
I
not
think you can.
bukkake. That's just come on
Bukkake's
face.
Just come on face.
That's literally what it is.
No, you don't fucking get it. Chad, thank you. They don't fucking get it, man. They don't get it.
The only I have a very vivid memory of being out on New Year's Eve when I was 16, and a friend of mine jumped on my back and started hitting me in the head with a sleeve of cookies, yelling.
Know where this is going. Oh, okay.
Oh God. Okay.
Yelling
Yeah, I was really-
what?
Bukkake.
He was yelling "bukkake" while he was hitting me in the face with cookie.
That checks out.
Yeah, yeah.
This
I thought it was
sounds like
funny.
a fucking Seth Rogen bit. In like
So what I'm saying is, it could just be one guy.
Yeah, but
sense
he's
to me,
not
dude.
the fucking. That's like you live in Wisconsin. You're trying to tell me like your neighbor made Parmesan cheese. If it doesn't come from the right region, that's not Parmesan. That's just like glorified Asiago.
Asiago.
Can you stop replacing your S's with Z's? It's freaking me
Yeah.
out.
How do you say
Fucking cut the
Asiago?
shit.
Asiago.
Asiago.
Asiago?
Stop.
How do you say it?
No, just stop saying it in general.
It's a good cheese, man.
Isn't that when you like open your mouth and get bukkake?
I see what you're saying. Now that you can only do with 1, I think.
No,
I'm
that-
thinking.
Wait,
I'm
sorry,
thinking,
what? You only take 1 in the mouth? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's coming back.
No, you don't get it.
I don't. So I'm asking questions.
I remember I thought yaoi was aioli for a long time.
Oh,
Yeah, we was
man.
aioli.
Yeah.
Thank
yeah,
God
I
you
thought
never
it
went
was.
to any Italian restaurants, man.
Thank God.
They wouldn't know.
Yeah, when people would like talk about that online, I thought they were maybe eating like sandwiches.
That's really funny.
Oh man.
Embarrassingly, South Park taught me what that meant.
Oh fuck.
South Park taught you what yaoi
I think I
is?
was already off the wagon.
Yeah,
That shit must have been in like
I missed that
2016,
episode,
man.
yeah, I know.
You're still watching South Park in 2016?
No. I played their game.
Oh, okay.
I'm pronouncing it Yowie.
That guy's from Indiana, 100%.
Sorry, what is it? Yahweh?
Or the highway.
Yahweh or the highway?
Love to go to a porn website and load up some Yahweh, man. That's gonna turn
Yes,
over.
sir. Jesus is king. Through Christ, all things are possible.
That's what I'm doing wrong.
You guys fucking with Jesus Christ?
Y'all rocking with this guy? Yeah, maybe you need to let Jesus into your asshole to fix it.
Do you fuck with the Christ?
You guys ever go to
I should probably-
thebible.com?
Well, I mean,
say-
since all
did you
all
say
the porn websites are
libel.com?
banned,
No, no,
I
no.
guess I gotta try, you know?
You mean
Bible.
basic instructions before leaving Earth?
Oh, shit.
Oh,
It's so crazy that fucking that one guy survived Heaven's Gate because he couldn't stop jacking off.
I'm not familiar with that one. I think.
You're not familiar with that?
Wait, where did you just what?
The Heaven's Gate cult?
Yeah.
They
I know
no, they
about
killed
that.
themselves to get on the
Oh,
continent.
yeah.
But one of the tenets of their belief was that you couldn't jack off, and one guy could not stop jacking off. So they kicked him out, and he lived.
That's crazy.
Right? Jacking off saved his life.
That's true. They never talk about the positive effects of gooning.
Right?
It is the most Justin trivia. It is a good point.
But I saw
make
a
that shit up?
TikTok. I saw a TikTok of a woman who was like, "Oh, this is what the Bible stands for," claiming that it stood for basic instructions before leaving Earth. And a guy replied, he's like, "No, you dumbass! It's a Wu-Tang song. You're insane."
What if she was
Or he's
trolling, though?
he's getting into the TikTok beefs with two strangers.
I am, dude. It's so funny.
He's watching the duet.
I am. It's funny.
That's so funny, man.
Someone the other day was like, "Dude, have you looked at your Instagram story? It's just full of like horrible gore and like obscene extreme porn." And I was like, "Dude, you are telling on yourself." And then this morning I read the article that's like, Instagram apologizes for people seeing extreme gore and pornography. Like, oh,
really?
Shit, it's real. Yeah.
Why are mine still half-naked women and then Japanese fashion?
I don't know, that rocks.
I haven't looked at any women.
Mine is 100% just like tattoo stuff. It's the only thing they've pinned me on.
Oh, that is gore. Okay, it's still there.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's gross.
If someone in chat typed an elephant killing a guy, mine was. Oh, Corey, I found the person who got your algorithm. They said theirs was all breastfeeding videos yesterday.
Yeah, I'm off the breastfeeding, but it's still apparently like ladies in sheer tops, which I'm not like mad about. But it's if I'm looking at it in like my living room, it's a little awkward.
Yeah. You know what I've been watching in my living room? 6 o'clock news now and then.
They got anything good on there?
Story last night about old lady who got scammed. She got a call that pretended to be from the police, and they were like, "You need to give us $20,000." And then she just fucking went to the bank and took it out and gave it to a random guy. That's
brutal.
It's kind of sad, but it's also kind of like, damn. I mean, I guess you just gotta ask sometimes.
It's like a haven for scamming down in the villages in Florida. Like you'll
Yeah, I
get
can only
people
imagine, yeah.
You'll get people who like, come to your door and be like, "Oh yeah, like, I'm cutting down trees like on the block. Some of your neighbors hired me. Like I'll do yours for like, I'll trim it for like 50." And then you hand them $50 and they just leave. Like, that shit happens constantly down there. To the point where like they tell people, they're like, "Do not accept any door-to-door solicitor," but people still because they're all old folks,
You could make so much money. Man, I think the last time I watched the news was definitely when I was at home with my parents, and then every story was just horrible. And I'm like, that's, I should stop watching the news.
National news is, in my opinion, is kind of like brain poison. And not to be rude, but I think if you watch the 24-hour news networks for more than like 30 minutes a day, you've been brain jacked by like the media. But the local news kind of goes hard. Like
this was the local news, and it's just like 9 people shot downtown. 4 people carjacking, burglary. Like, god damn, man.
Really? The top story on CBC Vancouver yesterday was an interview with a guy who owns a paper mill. And it was how he feels about the tariffs. He was like, "We're not for them." And I was like, damn. News to me. I see why they call this shit the fucking news.
God. Yeah, I really think like it was crazy that there was no 24/7 news cycle till 9/11, right?
Yeah.
At least not in America. Or what were we the first? Are we exporting 24/7 news cycle after that? Or?
There's a 24-hour news network in Canada for sure.
Was there before that?
No. I'm gonna say that probably happened in like the late 2000s. I couldn't believe it. Like last time we were in the US, I had MSNBC on for like half an hour. Like they have news, but then they cut to commercial. But the commercial is just for more news. Like it's for more shows that are on the network that you're already watching.
No, you didn't get any of the drug ones?
No, on other channels, like if you watch ESPN, it's all
boner pills.
Blue Chew.
It's not even no, it's not boner pills. Like half the time I'm watching these drug commercials, they don't even say what the drug does. They'll just be like, "This is Tralolasec. Ask your doctor if Tralolasec is right for you." And then the commercial ends, and you're like, "What is it? I don't know what that is." What does it do?
They tell you all the side effects, though. Anal leakage.
That's a good one.
That's why I'm getting the pill.
Depends what you're into, I guess.
You're taking the pill for anal leakage?
Yeah, that's why I'm taking it. How was I supposed to get anal leakage?
I was shocked. Because I remember back, it was always like for, I don't know, like heart issues or weight loss. And then this past year, it's just all like, do you want to make your loads bigger? Are you embarrassed by like your
oh my god, they're fixing load shaming?
Yeah. You can. They're selling the load stack, the Reddit / 4chan load stack. They co-authored a paper, and now you can buy the load explode.
Damn.
On the phone. I think it's crazy that like it's so hard. Well, maybe it makes a lot of sense now that I say it out loud. I was gonna say it takes so long to like talk to a real doctor. But then, like, if you want a boner pill, you can just Zoom a guy, apparently. And then they'll be like, you're like, I'm having trouble getting hard. And then he's like, it sounds like you could use a boner pill. And then they just mail it to your house?
Well, that's the case with like all meds, isn't it? You want
well, not if you're really sick.
No, exactly. Like if you need a doctor, they're like, okay, we'll see you in like 2 weeks. But if you're like, hey, I need a pill, they'll be at your door being like, give me your money.
That's true. I do like my doctor when I get to see her because she trusts me, which she should, for the record. But like sometimes you go to like a walk-in clinic and you're like, I'm sick and I need this medicine, and they're like, you haven't proved it to me yet. When I actually get to see my family doctor, she's like, here's like 24 single pills for this for free in like the free sample package. But you know, I think maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud, because that might not be legal, like without a prescription, but it's definitely happened and also has always been totally fine.
I get why doctors are a little bit like untrustworthy sometimes, but why has it become so universal, you know? Because like sometimes you get those people who are like, I'm gonna die, and they're just like, you know, a little sick, and they go to the doctor. But like for the most part, like if someone comes in and they go, I'm sick and I need help, and they'll be like, oh, are you sure? Because like, what the fuck do you mean? I'm like bleeding, man.
Because a lot of these people, yeah, they probably don't. That's true.
But I know I'm not making it up. Like I just like, cause like it's weird. I was on the phone and like the difference was crazy. I told the story to my stream, but like I was on the phone getting the appointment, and they were like, earliest we have is next week, and I was like, okay. And then I told her the symptoms. She's like, okay, what's wrong? And I was like, well, this, and this. And she was like, I'm gonna get you an earlier appointment. And she's like, can you come in today? And I was like, yeah, I'll be there in an hour, I guess. But then by the time I got to the doctor, I was like, I told them all the same shit, and they were like, just get you a colonoscopy. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Get out. They didn't even tell me like what they thought might be wrong, which I'm just now realizing that it was like, you're gonna have a colonoscopy. Goodbye.
I worked adjacent to people doing medical billing once, and now I can see it when I like look over the details over a doctor visit. But it is very funny that me going to the doctor and them just being like, you work on your weight, and me being like, yep. They could bill $600 for obese.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, that's the thing, is they charged me $300 just for them to tell me that I needed a colonoscopy. I didn't actually get any kind of like diagnosis or anything. It was just the act of talking to them for 30 seconds was $300.
That is crazy.
That's like half a PS5, man.
The signs in the doctor's office are like, he will only talk to you about one issue at a time.
That shit tilts me, man. Because what if you're fucked up?
Yeah, what if you got a lot of shit wrong?
Like, what if your leg is broken and your arm is broken?
Yeah, last time I was there, I did get hit with let's do one thing at a time. And I was like, well, there's a lot to address. Like, could I at least say it all and you could tell me what order we address it in?
The same thing. I saw like an assistant, and then I saw the actual doctor, and the assistant was like, we'll do a colonoscopy and an endoscopy. And I was like, I don't think you need to look at my stomach. Like, there's nothing wrong there, I'm pretty sure. She's like, well, you should just do both. And then the doctor came in and was like, you don't need to do the endoscopy. We're not gonna, you don't need to spend an extra $2,000. It's fine. I was like,
fucking,
I trust you. Your assistant was trying to get me to fucking pony up, man.
So I'm pretty sure it was my mom. It was either my mom or my grandma had to get both. And she said the guy made the joke, you know how we do both? We spin the table around. I was like, that's a good fucking joke.
Yes, man. Yes. Doctor humor is pretty good.
It's real good.
I can't be mad
I thought they know how to break the tension.
They send you a picture of both tubes meeting in the middle.
Oh, man. Yeah, they do like a...
Whatever you did didn't come through.
As a kiss. I did a little kiss.
Oh, okay.
I had the camera down the throat once, and they assured me that it was like so routine. They're like, oh, you won't even know. I was like, oh, great. And like, I was not worried. And I feel like I strep for like 3 fucking weeks after. I was like, y'all didn't tell me that part of it. And they're like, oh, that usually doesn't happen. Like, well, it did.
Oh, we shouldn't have spit on the tube before we used it, I guess. He got some shit.
And I don't want the sword guy. Get out of here.
Man, you said you were buying the shoes.
Yeah.
I looked at your icon, read that it said HC Justin, and I said, he really thinks he's Corey. Like, in my head.
What the fuck?
Like, that's, I read HC Justin, and my brain went, Corey. That's Corey.
You're like the people who say me and Corey sound identical.
That is so funny.
Crazy to me.
I'll never understand.
I mean, it's not. It's just everyone too. I think anyone who's not Ryan is like cursed with this because I'll say something and then someone in chat will be like, "Shut the fuck up, Corey," and it's like, I said that though.
I think it's just. Yeah. I just assume when people say that they hate both of us. And I think that's a fair bet.
They've said they can't tell Bear apart from people, which is insane to me.
All the time.
That is crazy to me.
I get that we're friends and we hear each other a lot, but like if you're watching the damn stream, you're probably hearing everyone a lot too. So like,
yeah. Why is Justin talking to himself?
you should have it after like 3 times hearing everyone's voice.
Yes,
like you
sir.
should probably get it by then.
Same password, old map.
My chalices.
Sure.
I'm gonna join, but then I have to pee again.
Look at that. Did you hear how fast I typed that?
No.
It was fast, man.
It wasn't so fast. It wasn't fast enough that I saw to hit escape and then go back to multiplayer.
Come on, man. I'm doing my best. Snacks are kind of pissing me off lately.
Why? Snacks.
Okay.
I've been eating these. It's a snack called Midday Squares. I've been eating them as advertised in the middle of the day. And then like an hour later, I'm like, I'm hungry. Why am I hungry? I had a Midday Square. Finally looked at the nutritional information. 170 calories.
You need a bigger square.
Satisfy sweet cravings.
They need to make like just a ball you can swallow that's like 350. But not made of like fissile radioactive material that kills you.
I think they probably sell like a big cookie dough ball like that, right? That's just dense on fucking calories.
Maybe.
It's like
maybe
boil some eggs.
That's like
eat a bunch of eggs.
That's like 4 to 5 eggs, man.
Hell yeah.
That's a
That's
lot.
like $100, man.
That sounds.
Oh, they're not bad up here.
It actually, the eggs are pretty cheap up here right now.
It's got to be like even regional around America because I've seen people posting pictures of their like $16 eggs, but that shit is still like $2 by me.
Let's see. Midday squares were made for tasting. Our
That's
dough
true.
is non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free, soy-free, kosher.
No
fair
wonder
trade.
this
What the
shit's
fuck
got
is
no
it?
calories, man. It's got nothing in it.
It was a fucking styrofoam.
This is air. It's the concept of a snack. Okay.
Are they marketing as like a protein bar alternative? Is that what they're doing?
I would say it's in the same space.
Okay, because like the first thing they say is real chocolate, which makes me think of protein bars.
Well, it's because I don't blame them. I blame society because society maligns every macronutrient except for protein. Protein is good and carbs and fat are bad, except you need 3 grams of fat per day to stay alive. But if you ever eat sugar, you're going to hell.
They're all over the fucking place because it used to be that fat was bad, and then they walked it back and they're like, it's actually sugar, and then they were like, well, it's actually just this fat, and you know, it's I guess whatever they could sell. Huh? I remember I was a kid. There was a diet version of everything. And that meant that it had no fat and 1,000 grams of sugar.
Yes.
That's where anal leakage came from.
Yeah. It was
Olestra.
But yeah, no, I'm big on that balanced macro shit.
Really, I'm just eating like 18 slabs of bacon a day.
18 slabs a day.
That's all I'm eating. I'm chewing on it right now.
I'm trying to get back fucking.
I'm feeling really good.
I gotta get back to my yogurt granola shit.
Sorry, what did I miss besides the anal leakage stuff?
I was saying I gotta get back to my yogurt and granola shit.
Dude, it's good.
It is good. It's easy. I need
Whatever happened to overnight oats, man?
These are even easier. It's not habit forming. Okay, whatever.
I gotta check. I'm pretty sure I think I bought a big old bag of granola my last Costco trip, and I gotta go check the cupboard.
Slater.
No, it's Tim Meadows in Walk Hard.
Oh.
I don't want to spend a lot of money. It's the cheapest food there is. It doesn't give you a sugar crash. Whatever. Fuck you guys. Honestly.
Walk hard? No, I'll stay seated, thanks.
Okay.
I'm embarrassed.
Walking with a boner is really funny.
Ow.
That just got me doing that fucking John Lennon walk.
That's a fucking funny picture.
Dude, you know what pisses me off in that picture?
Imagining that.
I'm pissed at how much Yoko Ono is like loving his walk. Like the walk is so fucking stupid, but she's got such a big smile on her face. Like,
Dude, she's
yes,
building up her
dude.
king, man.
She should have been knocking him down in that moment.
She should have been like,
what
what the fuck are you doing, you silly motherfucker?
Maybe that guy saw that walk and went, oh, and just fucking had to get him.
It's exactly what I'm saying. Is don't walk like that. Don't walk like that, man. Someone's gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I still think it's crazy if you look up a photo of like 20-year-old John Lennon, he actually looks 47 years old.
I don't think I've ever seen a picture of him not looking old as
Dude,
shit.
everyone back then looked like they were 1,000.
They have the scene kid haircut with the bangs swept over their forehead. He was never young, man.
It's so funny watching like an old game show and they're introducing people. And you're like, oh, there's like a 40-year-old couple, and they're like, they're 19. Like, why were people looking so fucking old back then?
They did. They looked older.
Isn't it weird? I think there was like a YouTube video that I saw with clickbait about this, but it's like, man, people had this look in the 70s, and then they had this look in the 80s, and then they had this look in the 90s, and then we just kind of looked the same for like 20 years now.
Yeah.
I don't know what the 2010s look is, or even the 2000s look is.
It's probably the microplastics.
No, I think
it's being preserved.
I think he's talking about fashion.
Fashion, man.
There's
there's
a
always this
look
fashion.
to now.
Is there?
Oversized.
But it's just rehashing old looks.
Well, yeah.
It's new interpretations on.
Yeah.
Is it? I
You
guess
get like
I'm not
the
that tuned into fashion.
You get the cauliflower hair.
Cauliflower hair, high inseam shorts for men.
Well,
I don't know what
that's
none of this shit
that's
means.
for
It's
like
crazy.
maybe a different age group.
Crop,
for sure.
Like midriff showing on women, but then
broccoli?
also like high waisted.
I'm gonna have to look up cauliflower
loose leg
hair.
pants.
What the fuck?
You know cauliflower hair.
The
man.
broccoli hair,
I
the
don't
curly
think I do.
hair on that's like they're like undercut up. I don't know. I don't think I've seen a single person that I'm like, yeah, that's a good look.
It just looks like someone
maybe
who
I'm
didn't
old.
cut their hair.
You say it
Am
looks
I
like someone who
crazy?
didn't cut their hair?
Yeah, it looks like someone who just took no time on their hair. At least I googled cauliflower hair. It gave me several AI images
Google
of a lady whose head is
broccoli
cauliflower.
hair. Broccoli hair.
It's showing me a kid with broccoli hair, and this is what it's showing me. I'll put it in Discord for you. Because this just looks like you just didn't try, and now that's just your hair.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay.
But imagine that on like 8
But is that new?
teenage
I feel like-
boys walking around at the same time.
It's like it's
Isn't
the
that what the kid from
dominant
Shrek- like-
hairstyle from like 2019 onwards.
The kid from Stranger Things had that hair.
No, man. No.
No.
Yes.
No,
Yes, the big kid
no.
on the
Mike
bicycle?
from Stranger Things does
100%.
not have a broccoli haircut.
I don't think I'm talking about Mike. Hold on.
Well, you're not talking about fucking Will Byers. He has that fuck ass John Lennon haircut, man. Are you talking about Dustin with the fucking hat?
He's gonna post a picture and Tyler
I'm
gonna.
still looking at.
It's
I'm
gonna
still
be like
looking
the
at
fucking
Stranger Things
Demogorgon or
characters,
something, and
I
I'm
can't find the
gonna have to
fucking
crash
kid.
out.
The kid
There's
with
like
the
two
kid with like the
people.
speech impediment.
That's Dustin.
I don't know his fucking name.
Dustin doesn't
Maybe? I
have
don't
he
know.
doesn't have shaved sides, man.
He also doesn't have a.
He's got a big
I think he has
poofy hair.
braces.
He's got a big poofy hair. That's what I'm saying. His hair's big. It's poofy.
Okay, can I here? I'm gonna find one, and when I post this picture in the Discord, you're gonna be like, 100%. I know this haircut, and I hate this guy. How do you spell
Yeah, I might
broccoli?
just be hair blind.
I let Google do it for me.
Justin, this is the shit that Corey and I are talking about. That you can't go outside without running into 12 of these motherfuckers.
Terrible turn. Oh god, I hate that guy.
I just don't think those people exist here, really.
Bro, they're everywhere here.
You know, that guy don't exist here.
That or like they have the big like I don't know how to describe it, like almost like a bowl cut, but they have like volume to their hair, but then it's fucking trimmed like super high and tight on their forehead, and it looks so goofy to me.
Yeah. I'll say I'm also not like
the Marshall Mathers, but black hair.
I'm never around teens,
but like big.
So I don't have to ever see this happen.
Edgar, is
the
that it?
Edgar cut. Let me Google this. I'm not a hair expert.
Edgar cut.
Ah, yeah. He's totally right.
Okay, Chiblee. It's fucking Chiblee noises, man.
All right, that shit looks really silly.
Look at this, dude. I don't
That
know.
is
This
so
is. I think
funny.
that shit's kind of fucking sick, man.
I hate that so
That kid looks like he's straight out of like a
funny.
Wes Anderson movie or something. I think it looks kind of cool, man. I think you guys are haters and you're all out of touch and old.
Yeah, I'm definitely a hater.
I'm definitely both of those, but I don't think that makes me wrong.
I guess it's, you know, I'm not trying to judge anyone interested in fashion. I'll just leave it at that.
I think, like, here's my thoughts. It's probably good to have a trendy haircut if you're under the age of 30.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you're over the age, 30 to 40 is a gray zone. If you're 41 and you have one of these haircuts, that's insanely, I'm suspicious of you.
Can I tell you like a dirty secret of fashion that I think exists? Then maybe I'll just get -2s for it.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
I think that you have to already be cool to do fashion. Because if you're not cool and you try to do fashion, you're just a poser.
I disagree. I think
I'm having a nice day. I don't need to make people mad.
I think if you're uncool, you can emphasize elements of your uncoolness and shoot the moon and go back to cool.
I got hit twice by the dragon. That's -2, so I guess I am fucking wrong as shit, man.
You got owned on that one.
But yeah, I don't even try, man. I
Well,
feel like if I tried, I would just end up looking worse than I already do.
If you aren't cool innately, you can deliberately nerf yourself by making yourself look more uncool, which conversely raises your aura and makes you cooler.
I think your fucking brain's broken.
I think you guys don't know what the fuck game we're playing at here.
Justin's like, I don't want people to be mad at me. Your fucking brains.
I think if you go out
Right,
and you got a fucking neutral tone H&M button up and then some Kirkland signature jeans and you're like, I don't want to offend anybody with my clothes, like then you're locked in a box. But if you fucking take a couple buttons off, put an earring in, shave like one of those slits into your eyebrows, put a little fanny pack on the side, put your right shoe on your left foot, your left shoe on the right foot, all of a sudden you're like, look at that.
I don't know. I mean, I don't agree with you, Justin.
I don't know. It's just if I knew someone was going through that thought process, you could never convince me they weren't a loser.
But that's because you don't like that stuff.
Fine.
Right?
Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's like, I don't know. It's nerd shit to do shit based off other people. I can't get away from that thinking.
Now that I can agree with. Like if you're trying to follow a trend that's not you, like that doesn't really speak to you, and you're just trying to wear what other people like. Yeah, I think
the
that's
problem
lame.
is you can't be showing up. Like at my age, at least, you can't be showing up to the function in a graphic tee.
I've dropped the graphic.
The
tees,
aura
I'll be
is
honest.
like it's really bad.
I got the tees that are just a solid color, and that's my jam, man.
I
we're
like
solid
black
color
shirt.
Andes here.
Solid black. It's funny because it's like the one day of my life I'm not wearing a solid black shirt. But solid black shirt is just easy. Matches with everything.
But you ever think about like, what if you cut some like fucking vertical slits in it?
I would hope someone bullied me.
Like his tiger was trying to jump out from his core.
But then you put like some of the threads were like still hanging down or something like that.
It was like the kids in high school who would like rip holes in their jeans. It's like you just lost. You can't do that.
I'm a little like, this is maybe 6 or 7 years past the trend, but the trend I was not fucking with was the women's jeans that had no knees. Like just
no knees?
Like the lower thigh to like the upper shin just had no fabric at all.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Was I the only motherfucker who went outside from 2015 to 2019?
No.
There was no... I don't even know what... Is there a term that I can search for and then post the image and then people will be like, oh...
Window jeans, someone just said?
Pants with no knee.
Wait.
I'm still lost on that.
The picture that shows...
Ripped jeans with no rips.
Wait, look at these.
That it's crazy to me. That is so funny.
That's kind of sick.
That's what it is, except not with the plastic.
They have plastic windows.
And they're not capris. They're usually not that slim fit. They're usually like more of a boot cut.
I do think that fashion in general is like slightly negative in that as long as you're wearing something that isn't like, I don't even know, like just completely like a clown outfit or something, you know? Like no one should be like, that guy's not doing it right. Oh, that looks lame. Like, who cares, man? It's clothes, man.
I think it's
Only
cool though.
we're
It's, like,
wearing
it's
it to
another
not
way
be naked
to.
or cold.
It's another way to express yourself.
Yeah, no, but like if you don't express yourself the right way, then you're a loser idiot. So like, it's
not
kind
at
of
our
a shitty
age.
system.
People, I think,
the worst I'll ever say is I don't like it.
yeah, you'd be like, that's just a guy.
Like I don't like that fashion.
And also,
like
I
that
guess the
style.
older you get, the bolder your swing is. You have to make sure that your eye's on the fucking ball, because otherwise you look like that motherfucker with the question mark suit from the ads.
Yo,
That's
Matthew
like-
Lesko.
Yeah, it's the one. Yeah.
Fucking bootleg Riddler.
I'm Matthew Lesko, and the company's giving away more money than ever before!
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
He did those
You don't
ads on
remember
TV
Matthew
that were
Lesko?
like, the government wants to give you money. The government wants to give you free money.
Dude, I remember being a child and fuming that my family wouldn't let me get the book because I'm like, it's free money. What's wrong with you guys?
Oh, that guy.
You guys are crazy.
Oh, fuck. I forgot. I had another great idea for an invention.
Oh, yeah?
So I came up with Coke 300 like 2 weeks ago. Did I tell you about that?
What's Coke 300?
It's just like a Coke that is twice as much sugar as a regular Coke. Like a heavy soda.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, what the fuck was my other idea? It was really good. Like, it solved a problem.
Yeah.
And was impossible to engineer, I think, but it solved the problem.
Fucking, there's like a sheet of paper crumpled up in Ryan's office that says like, no more poverty. Like, I've got it.
Oh, that's right. No. I'm not thinking of Beer Zero, although that's another one. Beer Zero is an alcoholic beer that has 0 calories.
Dude, they already make fucking
Damn, I got an achievement
Michelob
for that
Ultra.
term.
That's true. That
Ugh,
shit
yeah.
is like 40 calories. It's basically
That shit
0.
sucks.
It's
It is
so
the
bad.
worst beer ever. I'm genuinely not a beer snob, but I would rather at a party drink water than Michelob Ultra.
just might as well not. Try.
It's so bad. It's fucked up when you see athletes like win the World Series and then they're all chugging Michelob Ultra. Like, I don't care how much money they spent, bro. You won the World Series.
Yeah, live a little.
For the love of God.
Isn't that what they had at our
Airbnb?
Our Airbnb that one time? Yeah, and we all tried it and it was like, like what the fuck is this?
I've had some bad beers, and it is like it's offensively bad almost because it's vacant of taste. Like you can only taste whatever chemical they added to neutralize the chemicals from the calories, I should say.
I definitely had a year in my youth where I was drinking a lot but trying to lose weight, and I was like, well, I'll just drink 30 Michelob Ultras. That's so funny.
Oh no.
God.
I restarted my PC for this, by the way.
Hop out.
What?
At like 8:15 in the morning, I was like, I'm gonna have to host the Jackbox lobby. I'm gonna restart my PC just to make sure.
I have a crazy question.
To make sure it had the best chance to run well.
I restart my shit every day, man.
I've never used studio mode.
In OBS?
I did it to make sure I was capturing right. How do you push it? Oh, never mind. I see. There's like a little transition button.
Are you
Yeah,
insane?
dude, studio mode
I've
was like
never
the
used
greatest invention in our industry's history. Wait, my camera's frozen.
Yeah. I just don't.
I've used it, but I don't use it regularly.
I mean, it makes the windows too small that I can't really see them.
I literally never don't use it. It's like the safety mode if you fuck up.
Yeah, but like I just don't have anything on my screen that I never have to change capture except for this. It's the only time I have to, you know? Oh, damn pass.
Are you just putting them?
What's that?
That works. That's good. Oh, Ryan. His camera froze. This is the new camera, right?
Yeah, it's not the camera. It's the USB. Every once in a while, like the port just dies, and then I gotta like unplug and replug. But I mean, there's like 10 minutes left. I can't be fucked, honestly.
Yeah. Is this a cam link?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of mileage out of this screenshot.
So lonely.
Dude, I love it.
Let's play.
I can't tell if he looks happy or like
You'll describe it to everyone else.
he's like disappointed in something you did.
What? He's smiling, man. Look at his eyes. He's smiling.
But there's
him. It's you.
Yeah, but it's not me. That's like
people talking about.
There's something like hidden in that
No, it's just a
Smile.
good.
How do I undo this?
There's something hidden in that smile. That's like I brought home my report card and I got a C.
Did you like post this in Discord?
No, it's the picture of me with a mustache.
Oh, that one. Okay. Is that really a mustache? Just, you know.
He's calling your ass out after he said it.
The thing that pissed me off is that people were like, maybe you should like have it be longer. And I'm like, no kidding, dummy. Like I can't make that. That's not a short-term solution.
I'm the only guy who said that.
No, there was a lot of people when I posted it in the Peloton Discord for feedback. People were like, "You ever consider making it longer?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm working on it, bro."
The category is thing.
It's a multicolored good obedience thing.
Time to begin.
Sorry, ignore that.
Traffic light.
Oh, sorry.
We're one clue in. You're already.
I know, because it gave me a bad one.
I don't have a lot of room to speak, but I just wanted to point that out. It's a plaything, but it needs obedience.
More guesses.
Did this?
Simon.
Oh, Simon says that's good, so it's a bop it.
You could have fun.
Wow!
If you try.
You
I thought I got it
helped
right with
me
Taser.
what the Simon says, man.
What the fuck?
It's bop it, dude.
Bop It isn't even that
Twist it.
multicolored, man. Simon is way more multicolored than Bop It.
It's pretty multicolored.
You said Simon, and I got there.
Good obedience thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
says
it like
bop
yells at
and
you
It
what
does
to do.
tell you to do stuff.
Yeah.
Last presenter
And then it
this
says
round.
twist it, and
Twist
you
it.
twist it.
No, yeah, that's
Pull
fair.
it, and then you pull it.
I never had a bop it.
It's a
I know
polite
about
place.
It's a tool of the deep state to condition you to follow instructions.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Heaven and Canada, my two
If there were a
guesses.
Blather Round Hall of Fame, you'd be in it.
I was typing library. I'm gonna look up a picture of Bop It.
There was
Like
two
it's
bops.
purple and green and yellow, but like
Suck it.
Now that everyone's gone
Fuck it.
once, let's
You know,
There
check
was
you
a
ever think
bop
that?
it that was just like a tube with a button, and then there was the bop it that had like 5
I'll be
things
honest,
on
I
it.
thought it was more colorful.
and now they got like flickits and it's like
Right, they have the flick it, the bop
As
it,
a
the
little
pull it,
treat,
twist
I'll
it.
give you double the points this time.
that would be funny, Justin, if there was like one
Smell
that
it.
was just a
By now,
cock
you're
and it was
practically an
like
expert at picking
Yeah, yeah.
suck
Pull
it,
it.
fuck
Pull
it,
it.
jerk
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah. Did you guys see Mommy Pig is having another kid? Whatever.
And we're off.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Mommy Pig?
Is this Peppa? Or is this a
Yeah,
shark?
man. Well, Peppa's the kid, like the oldest kid.
It's a fun, mean liquid object that targets the object.
Damn,
Talking
he's
about dripping
fucking-
wet. Why is he going crazy?
He's dropping
Going
clues like
sicko
crazy.
mode.
It shoots the body.
What is he doing? What's happening?
What a
Yeah,
What,
that's
how
what
is he
type.
doing this?
Oh, liquid?
fast.
Water?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I bet it's
It
this.
targets the object more specific than
Yep,
water.
you got it. The incredible clues.
My
Super
God, you were
soaker.
giving me like an anxiety attack.
How
How
did they give you?
you were going?
How did they give you so many clues that were
They
liquid?
gave me a lot of wet words.
When it
It's
comes
like
to
6 clues in 20 seconds, man.
Yeah, were you like
Yeah, I
skipping
went
the
crazy
ones?
mode. I
Were
went
you skipping?
sicko mode.
Were
No,
you
I skipped
skipping?
nothing.
Well, how did
That's
it ever go?
crazy.
It's not like this, or it's a lot
Yeah.
like this. It always gives you that.
I think I like DDoSed it.
Ancient concept human.
Off you go.
Dude incoming.
Yeah, I just wanted. Yeah, it was nice to hear, honestly.
Archimedes.
It said it so well.
Pythagoras.
Did I say that right?
Oh,
Oh, I was typing that. I was typing that.
I typed it out.
They're literally
Gotta know,
not
gotta know.
ancient, bro. He's from the
very
Renaissance, man.
That's old enough.
He's old. Don't get me wrong.
Boop, boop, boo, you did good.
I think that counts.
Time
I
for
don't know
the
why he's
final
on my ass, man.
presentation. The category is person.
They're a not short fictional figure.
Here we go.
Jolly Green John.
Holy
wow.
My ass was typing Jolly Green John.
Holy
Jolly,
shit.
man.
I got into Jolly Gree.
Let's go. I did nothing. I looked over and I saw Ryan's smug ass face.
Time for the grand
Forgot his
reveal.
camera was frozen.
When he types Wendy. Yes,
And
sir.
that means the big juicy
Hey, nice
winner
score, Ryan.
is
Yeah, you too, brother. You too.
Hey.
You did it! And you're so handsome it kills me. Thanks for playing.
Well, good Blather,
Come
good
back
Blather.
whenever
Yeah,
you
GG.
want.
Well,
Blather.
GG's.
What a game.
Well, yeah.
You guys have a great rest of your days.
You
You
too.
too.
Goodbye.
Y'all too.
Have a wonderful
Bye-bye.
rest of day.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Dude, I don't want to like scare you guys, but what happens when we run out of phone numbers, man? Is that just it, like for phones? We add a digit? Isn't that gonna be like fucked up? You're gonna type in a number and it's gonna be like, are you done? Oh, you add to the start, you add to the area code. How does the phone know when you're done typing the number? You need like 1 billion people? Bro, we have like 8 billion people. You press dial. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm old. On the home phones back in the day, you just typed the number in, and then when you were done typing, it just called. You wouldn't know shit about that. Yeah, my grandparents had a rotary phone when I was a kid. But it was like a handheld receiver. It wasn't one of those ones that looks like a tulip attached to a string. You know, like some What's My Line type shit when they put you in the soundproof booth. And then you gotta hold one cup to your ear and the microphone to your mouth. It was like a real phone. It just had a rotary dialer. I work on phone systems. There's a timer. Phones are crazy, man. Like computers are crazy, but the internet is not as crazy as phones. Or at least like it's crazy to me that isn't it like the tone of the button you press conveys information to the phone line? That's fucking crazy, dude. The fucking sound of the phone was what they were using to send the information. Human beings were pretty smart back in the day, man. Maybe still are, I don't know. Anyone here work at the phone company that can tell me why the phone still sounds like shit? Like maybe this is not sensible, but like why do cell phones, like when I call someone on the cell phone, why do we both sound like garbage to each other? Like can't they just insert something where it's like you phone and then it starts a Discord server between the two of you so you can actually sound good? What do you mean too much tin in the wires, bro? There's no wires! There's no fucking wires, man. It's all, there's no wires! It goes to the air. Now how does it work? Can I be honest with you? I have no fucking idea. So like the cell tower receives the information of my voice and sends it to the other person's phone, but I have no idea how it gets from my phone to the tower. I never really thought about it, man. There's no way it's radio waves, man. It is? Nah, man, that doesn't make sense. How can it get there so fast, man? Like if I'm talking into my phone, it takes that information, turns it into a wave. It travels at the speed of light? You're fucking me up, man. What do you mean this is what happens when you smoke weed in college? I didn't smoke weed in, well, okay, I smoked a little bit of weed in college, but I mostly drank myself brain dead because I'm a millennial. But like, you're being glib. This is fucking miraculous, man. This technology that we take for granted every day, like this is not the sort of shit where you're like, oh, why is my head wet? And then you look up and it's raining. Like this is fucking crazy, man. I speak words into my phone and it shoots the information at the speed of light? That's fucking insane. I'm never gonna complain about the bit rate ever again, man. Imagine your eye is the cell tower and visible light is the radio waves. So but then like also I was gonna call them my opponent, but the person I'm talking with, their phone is like another set of eyeballs that are pointed at the cell tower. My op. Actually, usually when I'm talking on the phone, it is to an op, to be fair. The homies are hitting me up on Discord or via text. Like your accountant? Yeah, I mean, my accountant is kind of my op. Like we're ranked 1v1 PvP gameplay. I'm not anti my accountant. I like my accountant, but he literally never comes to you with good news. The best news he gives you is like, you've paid enough. But like a lot of the time, he's like, you gotta pay more. That's not his fault, really. It's definitely the worst voicemail you get is when I'm like, please, please, please be a Chinese robot trying to steal my identity. And then it's like, hi, Ryan, this is guy's name with company's name. And I'm like, fuck! I gotta respond to this shit, man. I can't just hit 7 right away. Like, I long for that, like, you appear before a magistrate. Beep! Message deleted. You have no new messages. To return to your voice mailbox, press 1. Instead, it's like I gotta fucking write some shit down and then call back. No, man. Anyway, I'm gonna send you over to my wife's stream. Enjoy yourself, and I'll be back tomorrow, of course. Later.
Can Ryan have a mustache for a week? No. No offense, but I don't like mustache men. They look ugly to me. He was not spitting. Maybe you think he's spitting because he looks like similar to you, thanks to the mustache. He's like, oh, he has a mustache. I have a mustache. He looks good. No, you have a mustache. You look bad. Stubble is where I draw the line. Stubble is good. There are men, like stubble is basically, I find stubble good looking, sexy and all that. But mustache is a no. Beard is a very no. It's like they're both no, but I think beard is worse. If Ryan has a Kratos beard, no. Hate that. Is this short beard, long beard, or both? Both. Stubble looks good. Stubble, chef's kiss. Beard, short beard, long beard, longer beard, all bad. There's no way, Ryan, that you want to have a mustache. He always baits. Chet just got baited, and Chet is literally baiting me for your own sake of bait. He's just baiting y'all, dude. He will not have beard. But he looks good with mustache though. No, he doesn't. Shut your mouth. You can't argue that is not true. I'm not ready for the mustache NL era because he will never have a mustache NL era. Dude, when he saw a younger photo of him, which had a face of his father, who had a thick ass mustache, Ryan said like, yikes, what's wrong? Like, why does my dad look like that? I'm pretty sure when he grows a mustache, he's gonna be like, yo, what the hell? Why do I look like my dad? And he's gonna shave that shit off. What about hair trail from chin to belly button? You guys are disgusting.
Hello, Luca. This one's for those ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer, the white gold. This one's for the good girls, them hood girls, straight masterpieces. Styling, flying, living it up in the city. Got the Saint Laurent with the Chucks on. I gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. It's too hot, hot darn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. Too hot. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot. Girls hit your hallelujahs. Girls hit your hallelujahs. Girls hit your hallelujahs. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Saturday night and we're in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Yeah, I do. It's that song comes up a lot on the Peloton. Like a lot. Like